Tom Craig, he actually spoke to the media early in the week, and this is what he had to say.
Oh, very much so. Like, not so much an opportunity for selection, but also just an opportunity to play with some of the best guys in the world and some of the guys that we've seen, you know, on TV and whatnot coming all the way through. But yeah, playing quality opposition in India and playing, you know, amongst the likes of guys like Simon Orchard and Eddie Ockenden. Yeah, it's awesome. Also, also, just yeah, well, with selections, it's a good chance to kind of show what we can do for the upcoming Champions Trophy in December. So yeah, it's really good.
How long have you been part of the squad? How many days or weeks or?
So we've been pulled in pretty much immediately after our Australian Hockey League. So we've been here for probably about 2 weeks and training pretty flat chat, trying to get up to speed with all this. So yeah.
You said it was intense. How much of a step up is it to compete with some of these great players?
2 weeks in, I'm still trying to get a handle on it. Really, like the quality of the ball speed's impressive. Like, you know, the ball comes real flat, real sharp to you, and you know, there's a bit of pressure because you're having to pass the ball to guys like, you know, Eddie and that sort of thing. So like, don't want to butcher it. So yeah.
Excited? You're going to play Wednesday?
Yeah. So debuting Wednesday. Absolutely stoked. I got the folks coming over, and yeah, it should be good. Just looking forward to playing in front of a bit of a crowd and wearing the Aussie crest. So yeah.
How long have you been dreaming of playing for Australia?
I guess it's probably every kid's dream, isn't it? Starting probably 5 years of age. You know, you see these guys, watching them win gold in Athens was, you know, unbelievable, and from that it's been a dream. Yeah.
That's where the dream started for you?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I actually was living in Holland at the time, and we beat the Dutch in the final. So yeah, no better place to witness that. Yeah.
So that was Tom's very first official media engagement, and he did really well. For a bloke that's never actually fronted the camera or had any professional media training, he spoke fantastically well, and he's really looking forward to the challenge of playing in the green and gold. And he was literally starstruck.
It's amazing, isn't it? We forget, you know, we're in this backyard, we see some of these Kookaburras and the coaches and this royal sort of family, I suppose, of hockey every day here in Perth, but these guys are superstars on the world stage, and you know, when these young guys come in, they do get a bit starstruck. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, they touched on, you know, what is it like coming in from, because of course he had a pretty good AHL campaign. What's it like making that step up? And he'd been here for a couple of weeks and he was still trying to play catch up, and he definitely was starstruck playing with well, the likes of his heroes, touching on the Athens Olympics, of course, and that gold medal that we cherish so much. But there is a story, actually, a bigger story on young Tom. He is so excited, and his family's so excited about his first game, but unfortunately there's a bit of a hiccup. We've had word that unfortunately there's a passport issue with Tom. Turns out it's rather complicated.
He was meant to play yesterday.
Yeah, he was meant to play yesterday. It's a bit complicated, as I understand. So his parents, I think, are born in the islands. He was born in Sydney, but strangely enough, he has a New Zealand passport. So unfortunately, that means that you can't play for Australia. So I believe the family and officials, etc., and even the government officials have been frantically trying to get him a passport. It's literally going to be down to the last second. There is a cut-off time. It might not be. We might not know literally until the teams walk out.
And may not play again today. 2 days.
That's right. So we'll know very shortly. We just put the word out downstairs. We'll know very shortly if he is playing. Hopefully, when we do cross down there, he is. So we'll actually go through the teams again. We'll start with India.